everyone, it's Alison and Alex, and we wanted to take a second to talk about our sponsor. Hi. It's an awesome company called Carnivore Club, and here is what they do. Every month, they scour the country for the most mind-blowingly delicious meat producers they can find. Then they pick out the very best 4 to 6 of the products that supplier makes. They put those delicious edible treasures into a box, and then they ship it to your very own door.
My door.
Your very own door. Not all to Alex's door. To your door.
Well,
Listener,
your
door. You can get wild boar salami, spicy? Or how about spicy pork chorizo and venison jerky? Just a huge variety of amazing meat. They find a whole new supplier to feature every month, so every box you get is a totally new selection of different cured meats. They were kind enough to send us a box. We already ate it all.
Ate it all.
There was 100% Wagyu sausage in there.
Ooh, there was spreadable meat.
Spreadable meat.
Which sounds not as good as it tastes.
It was delicious.
It was delicious.
It was delicious. I had my hesitancies at first about spreadable meat, but then when I put it on a cracker, I was like, oh my God, it's amazing.
Now you're a spreadable meat fan.
Yeah, exactly. Who would have thought? So if you like the sound of that, go to carnivoreclub.co. That's co, not .com. You leave off the M for meat.
Oh, I love it.
And sign up to get your first box for 10% off with the promo code Happy Hour. No spaces, capital H's. It's pretty simple. If a box of amazing meat delivered to your door once a month sounds awesome to you, it is time to join the Carnivore Club. That's carnivoreclub.co. You leave off the M for meat with the promo code Happy Hour. No spaces, capital H's, to get 10% off. You're welcome.
Now entering Nerdist.com.
Everyone, and welcome to this week's edition of the Half Hour Happy Hour with Alison and Alex. I'm Alison Haislip.
And I'm Alex Albrecht. Each week, like every week, we sit down at the lovely table of recording.
In your garage.
In my garage of recording. And imbibe on some booze and talk about some news. What?
Oh my gosh, is that a new tagline for our show?
I just did that.
Imbibe on some booze and talk about the news. I feel good about this episode.
I feel solid.
Yeah, there
I feel solid already.
There you go.
I'm glad we deleted yesterday.
Okay, Tom, we're not there yet.
We're not there yet. We'll explain my lovely thumbs. With us, as always, the man, the myth, the legend, Tom Supervolcano Krajewski, Esquire.
That's me.
Yeah.
You did it.
Yeah.
We did it.
We just had some breakfast.
We did.
Gosh.
We're having some booze.
So as Tom just hinted at, and maybe some of you caught on Twitter.
No, we didn't talk about
No, it's good.
We technically, this is episode 69. What?
69,
but we're calling
dude.
it 69.2.
Yeah.
Because we recorded this episode yesterday.
We did.
And then Alex decided to quit
Yes.
without saving the file.
I did.
We lost the entire episode.
I was so giddy with excitement for as I said yesterday, and we won't keep saying that we're going to reiterate everything because just know that that's happening.
But we are acknowledging the fact that we've already talked about the stuff that we've talked about on this episode. So just so you guys know.
Just FYI. But I was super jazzed because, as I had said, I sort of screwed up and my VR, the Vive, works on my old computer.
Right, because you went and ordered a new computer from Doghouse.
I got my new computer from Doghouse.
But you haven't actually received it yet.
Hasn't come in yet.
Right.
Super jazzed. And by the way, somebody's already bought a Doghouse system using the
tell everyone
the HHHH coupon code.
Okay, yeah, you get 10% off?
No, you get a free 480 gigabyte solid state boot drive.
Oh, that's fantastic.
Yeah,
that's better than 10% off.
So much better. And somebody actually did because it happened too fast. Basically, somebody tweeted me right after the episode came out and was like, the HHHH didn't work. And then Doghouse Systems was like, we didn't have time to put it. Okay, try it now.
Oh, wow.
Because it was so fast that somebody actually went and bought a system.
So people
and
can
it's
go
on
to
any system.
Yeah, people can buy a Doghouse system online.
I think it's dhsystems.com.
And then they can use the code HHHH and they get this
free solid state boot drive, which is badass. But anyway, so that I've been waiting. I've had my Vive, and I've just been waiting for my computer to show up. And then my friend Meg tweeted that she bought a Vive and then did the Steam VR performance test on her computer, and it passed. But then when I looked at what her stats were, I was like, well, the computer I have is sort of in that range,
right?
And so I downloaded the performance test, ran it on my computer, and it passed with flying colors.
So you were sitting with a Vive
over a week and a half. Just sitting there with my
not
thumb up
using
my
it
ass.
because you didn't think your computer would work
like
with it.
an idiot.
That's amazing.
Now I'm still super excited that I get a new computer because that's always fun.
Hi, new computer.
Yeah,
It's amazing.
But so I set it up the night before we recorded last.
Right.
And I was like, we're done and we have like a half an hour. Oh my God, I can show these guys VR. Let's go do it. Control Q.
Control, delete, lose all files.
Forget, delete, fuck, screw the show.
Yeah.
Let's just go
that
do
thing
this.
we just recorded for the last 40 minutes.
So that's what I blame virtual reality.
But what is cool is now that we're re-recording today.
Yes, you got to experience
Tom
it.
and I came over early and we actually got to use the Vive and it was fucking awesome. I have been very hesitant about VR. I've said it multiple times on this podcast, and now actually after I've done the Vive, I still am a little like, I don't know if it's something I would do continuously. It feels a bit like almost like a good party trick. You know, it's like awesome a couple times and then you're just kind of like over it.
Yeah.
I'm not sure yet, obviously, since I don't actually own it, but the actual scenarios were intense.
Crazy, right?
I mean, the first thing you put me in was it was a whale encounter.
Yep.
As soon as the thing starts, I thought I was going to be on a ship, like looking out at the ocean, and instead I'm on a sunken ship under the ocean.
Yeah.
And my immediate instinct is, why can I breathe? It was so weird. It just
that was
felt
a glitch. You were supposed to die.
Yeah, I was supposed to just drown immediately. But it felt really weird. It felt really weird.
Yeah.
That's how immersive it is.
Oh, yeah.
That I was like, I'm underwater. I don't understand why I can breathe right now. Like why I don't have a scuba suit on or something like that.
And they really have... I mean, first off, we are in such early days, it's not even funny.
Yeah.
Like, the AAA titles will come, and they're just not here yet. You know what I mean? But there's some really fun experiences.
Yeah, and the detail on them, there's insane.
Well, and the feeling of space, right?
Yeah.
So, like, you did the tutorial, the VR tutorial in that giant soundstage.
It was awesome. It is enormous.
Yeah. And Heather made a point where she said that it even felt like the air you were breathing felt different.
Really?
Well, I feel like that's what I was experiencing in the underwater one. It felt weird for me to be able to breathe. I was like, this is very refreshing and odd to my brain.
Yeah, it can. First off, you guys didn't even do. So we talked about on the podcast we went over and did Malik and Michelle's Satis Effect podcast.
Yeah, Michelle Morrow and Malik Forte.
Right afterwards.
That's why we couldn't re-record this episode immediately. We had to go do someone else's podcast.
I know. It was like, oh boy,
priorities, guys.
But you tell them about the Japanese kitten rescue one.
Oh gosh, I saw this one. This came out like a couple weeks ago, but there was this. It's a VR experience called Save the Cat. No. And you are up high. You're like, on the 70th floor of some sort of high-rise building, and there's a kitten that's out on a ledge. Like there's a plank, or like it's out on. You know what it is? I think it's out on a flagpole.
Oh,
it's out on the end of a flagpole. And so this was set up where there is an actual plank for you to walk on the ground, but the plank is on the ground. It just sort of gives you a vague idea of like
I'm up on something.
Yeah, dimensions or whatever. And they took video of these people losing their minds.
Yeah.
They really wanted to save the kitten, and then they were freaking out because as soon as you step out on that thing, you're looking 70 stories down, and like people were crying and like reaching for the cat, and like it was unreal.
Yeah, I mean, first off, you guys, now that you've experienced it, just think. I mean, you were freaking out that you were under the water, like with the deep underwater thing. Just think if you were looking down and you were on a little plank and it was 70 stories down.
I'd freak out.
Yeah.
What happened to the good old days where video games were just about shooting and killing something?
Yeah.
They
now
have
you gotta worry
those
about
too.
With like 2 pixel lasers and things like that.
Yeah, exactly. Dude, you were Mr. Blows Up Balloons in the
I got to shoot lasers.
It was pretty great.
That was awesome.
I'm a believer now. I want to see more.
Yeah, and this is like, I mean, I started 2 days ago, like in the evening. I've played, like, I haven't even scratched the surface of what's out there. I'm super jazzed. I guess there's something going on with, so Elite Dangerous is a space flight simulator.
Okay.
And that's really the first time I ever experienced VR was I got to play with, and it was with an Oculus. And supposedly there's something with the rendering where you can see, like, you can't read the menus very well on the Vive. They're fixing it, but it's like...
Wait, on the Oculus?
No, on the Vive. The Oculus,
you have? Okay.
Yeah. So I haven't tried that yet.
Okay.
But that's like, I'm super jazzed because I have the like controller, the flight sticks that I bought.
Whoa.
Yeah, so it's like you'll see your hands on the flight sticks and then you look around and it's like empty canopy. Yeah. And Elite Dangerous is really rad because it's all modeled on the actual galaxy.
Yeah.
So all of the stars are in the places where the stars
cool.
actually are.
That's really
And you can
cool.
like go to different places that are in our actual
Right.
star system, which is kind of cool. Yeah, the funny thing is that the immersive stuff gets a little wonk. So like I was, and not in a bad way, but like I was doing this one thing, and I was trying. It's like a puzzle game, and I was trying to figure out what I was supposed to do. And there was this tire, like a tire swing, and so I was like, oh, maybe I grab the tire swing and like pull, because it looked like it was connected to like a string you pull. So I hit, and the tire fell off, and I was sort of looking around, and then I looked up, and I was like, I wonder if I'm supposed to like jump up and grab that thing. And I swear to God, I jumped up and smacked the controller into the ceiling.
Oh my gosh.
Because I was reaching for this rope that was up there. And I was like, all right, I'll just jump up and grab it. And it was like, ka-krang!
Wow.
I was like, oh, man.
You got some
fucking
height.
did that.
You got some height.
Yeah, but it was like, I was like, I have to get the rope. And it was up at like, you know what I mean?
Oh, man.
So I'm still trying to figure out, like, in my office, it's like, it's a pretty big space. Like, it's pretty decent. But I feel like I could easily bring it out to the garage.
Oh.
And
you want to
move
take over our
everything
podcast
away
recording space?
with VR. I'll call it the volume.
Oh.
Because you can get it 15 feet. They call it
Right.
the volume.
Oh,
It's like
I
the
see.
virtual reality area. But you can get it 15 feet by 15 feet.
Right. Well-
which would be so much
More walkable.
more walkable.
Well, and then you can just keep your computer that you currently have as well.
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah. Ooh.
Just move one of the computers out here to be the VR
Oh my
computer.
gosh, you guys, we would never record episodes. We would just do VR.
I know, but how fun.
It'd be awesome.
Oh my God.
It'd be awesome. So I have good news.
Oh,
Yeah?
I like good
Yeah?
news. What's up?
Con Man has officially been picked up for a season 2.
Oh,
I'm shocked.
What?
I know.
This news.
It's almost like you didn't hear
I've
it yesterday.
never heard of this.
Congratulations.
Congratulations.
I'm very excited.
Now, are you officially in Conrad season 2?
I believe I am. Knock on wood.
Okay.
Knocking on all the wood. Everyone knows my track record of being awesome in the first season of a show and then not coming back for the second season.
You mean getting hay-slipped?
Yeah, getting hay-slipped. No, getting hay-slipped is when you meet for a happy hour drink with me, and then all of a sudden at 2:00 in the morning,
yes.
we're like hanging out with Richard Simmons
Yes.
somewhere. You know, like that's
Yeah.
getting hay-slipped.
That is
that's the
fantastic.
good getting
That's
hay-slipped.
the
I
good
guess
getting
there
hay-slipped.
could be a bad getting hay-slipped, which is being replaced on
Yeah.
shows.
Maybe that one we'll just call getting Alison.
Oh, there you go.
So hay-slip is the cool one.
Yes. So I believe I will be a part of Con Man season 2.
It was on Vimeo, right?
Yes, it is not on Vimeo this season.
Okay.
Lionsgate has created their own streaming video on demand service.
Right, the Comic-Con HQ thing. Bless you.
I had a sneeze.
I just had a light sneeze.
I feel a lot better now. Yes, so we have been picked up by them.
That's cool.
So this season will not be a crowdfunded season.
That's cool.
Yeah.
That's actually really good because a lot of those crowdfunded shows, they do well, but they have to go crowdfund season 2,
Right.
crowdfund season 3. You know what I mean?
Right, yeah.
So it's nice that they got picked up.
Yeah, we got picked up. So that's awesome.
That's Phantasmagreat.
Phantasmagreat.
It's even
Phantasmagreat.
better
Yeah.
than great.
That's even better than that's 2 steps better than great.
That is so great.
Speaking of great,
Great.
we are imbibing some
Oh, we are.
great beer.
Yeah, thanks to
We're still powering
Stone.
through the Stone arsenal.
So yesterday we drank a beer called 6th Anniversary Porter,
Which
and it
was great.
delicious.
Yeah. I might like this better.
But we drank it all.
We did.
So we can't. We couldn't drink it again for this episode.
Surprise.
So what are we drinking this time?
This is Master of Disguise.
Master of Disguise. Yeah.
Really good.
I want to be a master of
Really
disguise.
good, and it is strong. It's like a 9.8,
9.7, yeah.
9.7% beer.
This could be a good day.
Yeah. Woo.
Party. We had breakfast. We
All
did
right.
some VR. Getting drunk.
Should we get into some emails we totally
Getting
didn't read
drunk.
before, but
Yeah.
we actually read before?
Yes. Let me see. What was the order?
Let me see if I can remember.
Oh, yeah. Okay. So we
Okay.
got a lot of emails about this
Okay.
topic.
Topic.
Yes.
Topic.
Do you remember that?
The Cutting Edge?
Topic.
Hells yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Great movie.
By the way, Tony Gilroy wrote that script.
Who's Tony Gilroy?
Tony Gilroy is a super high-end movie writer, but he's also
Oh.
a director. He wrote and directed Michael Clayton.
Oh.
Yeah, he's done
Did The Cutting Edge?
his first movie, The Cutting Edge.
Best line in it.
Brilliant.
Topic.
Topic. DB Sweeney.
TV Sweet.
Yeah. Anyway, okay. So this is a couple people wrote in, but this is I just picked this one.
Oh, who's this?
This is from Matt.
Hi, Matt.
Hi, Allison, Alex, and Herr Dr. Tom Supervolcano Esquire Senior
Ooh.
DDS PhD.
PhD.
Which I love. The DDS is really the most impressive.
Also, he's a double doctor. He was already a doctor and then a PhD. So that makes him a doctor.
He's a doctor.
Doctor,
and I
give
think
me the news.
he has a German doctorate as well. Because he's Herr
Hair just
Doctor.
means Mister.
Man.
Yeah, but Mr. Doctor?
Mr. Doctor.
Herr Doctor.
That's how I roll.
All right.
Mr. Doctor Dentist.
Fairly new fan of the show, but longtime fan of your other work, and second-time writer. First time I was totally late, and you guys already addressed the issue, so I'm feeling like a schmuck for not being on top of my game. I just finished listening to your most recent episode, and I wanted to give a heads up to Allison.
Oh, dear. Okay.
I'm from Canada, and I love Kinder Eggs.
Yes.
They were a holiday tradition with my family and would inevitably end up in a stocking along with Terry's chocolate oranges, which I love. Those are so cool. Come Christmas. Come Christmas.
Come.
I should. Oh, that'd be amazing.
Christmas
Name your
is
dog
coming.
Christmas.
Oh, yeah.
Come Christmas.
Stay, Christmas.
Stay Christmas. Christmas, you're late. Christmas shat on my lawn. Anyway, when I heard you talk about Kinder Egg experience
Yes.
and your goal to bring them into the country to share the wonder of opening one, Allison,
Right,
I
'cause I'm
thought I
going to
should
Europe.
warn you.
Oh, God.
They're banned in the U.S.
No.
They are
I had
banned.
them in the U.S.
Right, illegally.
What?
You muled them into the U.S.
I didn't know
illegally.
that they were brought to me.
Somebody put them in their butt.
Oh,
That's all I'm
wow.
saying.
Damn it.
Okay,
So
this
I
is
have a
one
job.
of those laws that we here in Canada heard and said, what?
Yeah.
Apparently, that's Canadian for what? Apparently, the law that initially banned the eggs goes back to 1938.
What?
Where it bans the sale of any candy that has embedded in it a toy or trinket. So it's choking hazard stuff.
That makes it sound like it's like baked into the chocolate.
Yeah.
This is.
I know
is
when
like
you
a,
watch the Kinder Egg, it's like
you crack it. It's
yeah,
like
it's
not
just
like
a chocolate
it's not like you
chip.
could miss it.
Candy, yeah.
No, but if I was a child and I was like, candy! And I jammed it in my face and a toy truck got stuck in my larynx.
It's your own fault.
It is my own fault. You know what that is? Darwinism.
Yeah, I was gonna say natural selection.
Natural selection. This was reinforced in 1997 when a warning was issued against, again, and in 2011, a Canadian bringing them across the border as a gift was fined $300 for transporting illegal goods.
Are you kidding me?
This is 2011. A year later, a person was coming from Vancouver, was threatened with a fine of $2,500 per egg.
That's
when
absurd.
6 eggs were found in his car. And as recent as 2012, the FDA has issued important warnings on the product. So before you find yourself getting arrested for bringing candy, just make sure you check the regulations on the eggs and
Okay.
maybe bring a little Swiss chocolate to bribe
Well,
the guards.
thank you. Bring Swiss chocolate to bribe the guards.
Yeah, that's what he said.
Here's a legal chocolate that I just bought. Would you like it?
Yeah. Hey,
Well, if
Yeah.
ignore the illegal eggs. I'll give you some
Okay,
some
so
Toblerone.
here's the thing. Oh, I love Toblerone. So good.
By the way, Toblerone always makes me feel like traveling internationally.
Yeah, exactly.
Because it's like the only chocolate that they have in the duty free, and
Yeah.
they have the massive,
Yeah,
like
the huge one.
mini baseball bat
like, how
size
would you
Toblerone.
ever eat all that?
Oh, we could eat it.
Yeah, come on,
Not challenge us.
hazelnut chocolate.
Okay, so here's the thing. Because I knew we were reading this email because we deleted it yesterday.
Did you do some research?
I went to the market.
You did?
I said yesterday.
gosh,
I
you
was like,
got
there is a market.
You have illegal
in the-
Kinder eggs?
No, I bought these at the French market.
illegally?
Yeah.
Hold on, though. These are not actual Kinder eggs. I mean, they're Kinders, but they're called Kinder Joys.
Ooh, that's a
This
weird
is
around
not.
the legal
This is not the
system.
actual Kinder egg. I don't know.
So what happened? Like, we got to open it now.
Of course, you're gonna open it. I bought one for each of you.
Thank you. Wow.
But this also says for boys. This is a candy.
Wait, it's got 4 boys in it?
It's for, no. Like this is made for boys.
Oh, got it.
Because I know
thought it was
boys
like,
won't
Which
choke
also
on it.
I was
Yeah.
kind of like fuck you, Kinder Joy. So I want you guys to open these because
Okay.
they're not wrapped exactly the same as Kinder eggs
Right.
are wrapped, but they are egg
because
shaped.
Kinder eggs look a little bit more like a Cadbury cream egg.
like a bigger Cadbury cream
So
egg.
I'm wondering if this is
So I
not
went-
going to have a chocolate wrap for
well,
boys.
but it says there's
crispy
still a
chocolate
toy in
wafer
there.
balls.
It literally says for boys on it. That's
Yeah.
kind of disturbing, but I
But
love
it also says there's a toy in there. So this is why I'm like, these can't be illegal if I just bought them.
Oh, because it's
No,
not
Steve,
real.
Oh, they're
It's a toy
separate.
side and a chocolate balls side.
Oh, wow.
Oh, it's got a little spoon thing, kind of like a
Oh,
Coke spoon.
interesting. Okay, so I still have
But
not
not
gotten
for-
you Kinder eggs.
Okay. Yeah. See, look at this.
look
Oh,
at that.
Wow.
First off, what? It's 2 chocolate balls in a cream, and you use
So-
the like dip face.
Now I see why it's for boys. The 2 chocolate balls.
Oh, there you go.
Amazing.
Just saying. Look at that
If it was
Yeah,
for
you
ladies,
get
it
a,
would
you get
be
a little
ovaries.
spoon like on top of those little ice cream things.
All right, I feel like I have to
I don't
try
know what
one.
Yeah,
I'm doing.
please. But then you also have to open the other side and get the toy out. But that's how they get around it. The toy isn't inside
It's not
the
a
chocolate.
Kinder Egg. Yeah, so
Oh my
it is illegal.
I don't know. I'm still gonna find it. I'm still gonna find them.
disappointed now.
Yeah.
I wanted a Kinder Egg.
Is it good?
Oh, it's delicious.
Can I have a
Yeah.
bite? I know it's for boys, but
Oh, it's
That is
delicious.
good.
You gotta deep. Ugh. You gotta dig
can I
deep.
eat the other ball?
Yeah, eat the other ball, but dig deep because there's dark chocolate underneath.
Oh my gosh.
Oh god, it's so good, right? Oh my god! All right,
Already have- thank you.
all right.
Thank
Here's
you,
my
Allison.
prize.
Yeah.
Here's my prize.
Oh man, that was delicious.
My prize
I should buy you guys
confuses
chocolate
me.
more often.
Yeah.
Oh my god, it's a Captain America,
You got Captain America?
dude.
I think
That's
it's a Lion
hilarious.
King or something.
It's a Lion King.
Looks like a lion, yeah. Let's take
Is that Lion King or is that Voltron?
Oh, I don't know. I'll take a picture.
It looks
You have
like
to put
Lion.
yours together.
Yeah, hold on.
Man,
Thanks, Allison. And
You're
thanks,
very
Matt,
welcome.
for
Yeah,
suggesting
thanks.
by the
this
way,
to
cool.
Allison.
these fuckers cost $5 each.
What?
I'll pay you back. Jesus.
Oh, look at
You have to
this.
pay me back.
Oh, that's
I was
cool.
just-
There's stickers.
When I got rung up at the register, I was like,
Oh.
"I'm sorry, how much am I giving you?"
Okay, that's
What
cool.
is that? Is yours
It's
like
a robot you put together. It's
Oh,
pretty
that's
awesome.
rad.
It's a robot lion.
Yeah, thank you.
All right.
Mine is Captain America. Oh, I see. So that's front
Trade.
and back. This is fantastic. I'm gonna put the stickers on. Well,
All right,
thank
but
you,
I'm
Allison.
still on a mission to get you actual Kinder Eggs.
I so hope you come back
Right?
from Europe and you're like, guys, I fucking did it.
Yeah.
I smuggled Kinder
A
eggs.
friend of mine went to London like last year and brought me back a Kinder Egg. So obviously they're not always looking for it, but now
That was some good
Now
chocolate.
I feel like because I know that it's illegal,
Yeah,
I'm the one
exactly.
who's going to get busted.
Yeah, because otherwise you'd just be like so nonchalant. Dude, robot lion.
Wow, that's awesome.
Thanks, Allison.
That's
It's
fantastic.
the only thing she's ever will have given me,
What
ever.
are you talking about? I gave you a Christmas present, Tom.
She's ever will have given me. That is the best use of the language of
The
Earth.
Christmas present doesn't count
I'm
because it was
trying to-
expected.
I'm trying to find the silver lining for deleting yesterday's episode.
I feel like this is the silver lining. This was an epic experience
Kinder
of epicness.
Joys.
It's Kinder Joys.
Oh, man, that's so good.
All right. Oh, here we go. So this is always good.
All right.
The super volcano is right.
Oh, what?
Yeah.
I like it already.
Yeah, this is from Sean. Hey guys, I got a quick email to let you know that Tom made a great observation that Alice and
Whoa.
Jesus, fuck me in the
You do
groin.
remember your names, right?
Fuck you in the groin? Is that
Fuck
what
me
you
in the
just
groin.
Where it
It's the
happens.
worst place to get fucked.
Oh, what?
Well, anyway. So Tom made a great observation that Allison
Oh.
and Alex
Oh.
missed.
Surprise.
Sean, you lied.
In the story about the redback spider that bit the nice Australian man on the dick.
We don't know he was nice, by the way.
Well, I don't know
we
why
don't know
it's
it was
in there.
nice. Maybe he deserved that spider bite on the dick.
point was brought up that only the females are venomous.
Yeah, that's normal.
Alex then continued to tell Allison, who sent in the story. Meanwhile, Tom was having a quiet moment of super volcano genius
Oh.
in the background and said,
Yep.
like the black widow spider.
Oh,
Thank you.
did you,
I
Tom?
just wanted to let you know Tom was correct.
You guys are just listening to me every
The
once in a while.
black widow spider was what did Tom say? The black widow spider and the redback spider are in the same family and almost look identical. The only major difference is the black widow has an red hourglass on its back, and the redback spider has a red stripe. Thank you all,
spiders.
and enjoy these pictures of the giant spiders.
Oh, I forgot he sent the pictures of the spiders.
P.S. Imagine if these spiders give you paper cuts on your eyes.
No!
I like this guy.
Oh,
Yeah.
God.
He made
people.
Allison uncomfortable.
By the way, that would be the
Praised me.
worst night of your life.
Yeah.
If the spider bit you on the dick and then gave you paper cuts on your eyes. It would be
Paper
like
wielding spider.
it would be paper wielding spider. They have 7 arms or whatever,
7. What happened to
6
the 8?
arms or whatever, 8 arms.
8.
How many arms? Octogenarian.
8 legs. 8 legs.
8 legs.
No
That's
arms.
awesome.
Psh, fuck those guys.
Fuck those fuckers.
Oh god.
Oh, man. All right.
All right, one more email because
We-
this is the most
oh.
adorable emails in the history of emails.
Oh.
And then we'll get to some
I don't
stories.
remember this.
You will when I say the title of it.
Oh, okay.
Knight Rider, the bedtime story.
That's right. That's
This
right.
is the sweetest of all.
What's this guy's name?
Paul.
Hi, Paul.
Hey, Alex, Super Volcano, and Allison.
Oh, right, because he wrote a lot of letters
all
in
the
my
letters,
name.
yeah. I was enjoying your podcast while on my way to work last week, as I do every week.
Yeah.
When I heard you guys talking about Knight Rider, I started laughing to myself because the night before I was telling my 2-year-old daughter all about Michael Knight and Kit.
Yes.
Here's what happened. Every night, my wife and I read to the little one a bedtime story. Sometimes we make them up. Daddy, being less creative of her parents, decided he would tell the tale of Knight Rider.
Yes.
I was sure to include Kit's sounds, her favorite part, and
Obviously.
also sing the theme song. Needless to say, my daughter loved it. I even showed her the intro on YouTube, and it blew her mind to see that it actually existed. Some night this week, she'll go to bed having dreams of B.A. Baracus as I retell the adventures of the A-Team.
This is what I love, that he wrote this story like a fairy tale.
Like a fairy tale, yeah. And good night.
And good.
Just a reminder, please introduce her to MacGyver.
Oh, yeah.
Right.
Or maybe Manimal.
A Manimal. I used to fucking love Manimal.
Oh my gosh.
Love your podcast, guys. Please feel free to discuss these shows and cartoons from the 80s and 90s that we know you love all the time. Paul, Queens.
Thanks, Paul.
Queens.
New
Yeah.
York. Queens, New York.
Yo.
He's like, yo, Michael Knight. Hey,
Yo.
Knight Rider. This is the story
Is he
of a man who
Sylvester
does not
Stallone all of a
exist.
sudden?
I don't know what Queen's accent is.
Queen.
I used to
Did you
love
see,
Knight Rider.
I mean, I know the answer to this because I already asked you this, but Captain America: Civil War.
Right, I haven't seen it yet.
Awesome.
I still haven't seen it. Although I got my Captain
so
America
good.
Kinder Joy.
But there's this amazing. This is not a spoiler, but there's an amazing moment where throughout the movie, you jump to so many different locations that when you go to a new location, it just pops up in giant text where you are.
Oh, that's awesome.
You know? And so at one point in the movie, it pops up and just says Queens. And the whole audience loses it because you know who you're gonna meet next.
There you go.
I didn't catch that in the theater.
Oh, really?
I was wondering, why is everybody getting so happy? I didn't.
duh.
I'm an
Oh,
idiot.
that's so funny.
Yeah.
I have heard, I mean, because stuff gets out, but I have literally, my friend posted on Twitter, he said, Captain America Civil War is the best Spider-Man movie ever made.
Yeah.
The action was
And that, to me,
fantastic. Yeah.
makes me go,
The kid
I'm
was great.
so excited for the new Spider-Man.
Yeah, and that's what that's the movie that they.
And by the way, this is the
not the
first
tag.
time Spider-Man has ever been in an official Marvel
movie.
Studios
yes,
movie.
I know. You know how
Because it was always Sony.
You know how at the end of all the Marvel movies, they're always like, Iron Man will return in Iron Man 3 or whatever. At the end of this one, it's like Spider-Man will return.
Oh,
That's
it's
the
so
one they
great.
I
tag.
gotta say, Ant-Man was my favorite in this movie.
Ant-Man was so
was
great.
I love.
fantastic. He's
By
so
the way,
funny.
I loved Ant-Man. You know who's fantastic in Ant-Man?
Michael Pena.
My
is
hero,
Michael
Michael
Pena.
Douglas.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Michael Pena's great.
Michael Pena, dude.
Yeah.
He owned it.
He steals. Did you see him in? Did you see what was it called? 30 Minutes or Less.
Oh yeah, that was him.
Yeah, that was him. Remember when he was like, "I'm bad," and he like had to pour the peroxide on his on his bullet wound.
Oh God.
And he was like, he was like trying to stay all tough in the mirror as
man.
this like Mexican drug guy.
He's funny.
He is a special kind of actor.
Yeah, he really is. I
Yeah.
remember seeing him for the first time in Traffic. That movie.
Wow, he was
Not
in Traffic?
Sorry, no.
I was like, holy shit!
Sorry, Crash.
He's in Crash.
He's one of the family lines. He's like
Yeah.
he's the neighbor to someone. I forget. And he just has this amazing speech about his kid, I believe. And like he gets fucking teary-eyed in it. And I remember seeing in the theaters and watching this movie and going, who the hell is this guy?
Yeah.
He's genius. And I looked him up after the movie, and so that's why every time he's popped up, I've like remembered. I'm like, that's the guy from Crash. And he's unreal.
Yeah.
And Crash was like 2001?
Crash, I think
2002?
Crash was the first
4?
DVD I ever received
Oh, it was a screener.
for
Like a SAG screener?
Yeah, for SAG Award. Yeah, because prior to that, it was like, here's a ticket to go see this movie at
Oh,
a
right.
weird Lemley 6, and you're like, what?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Or like, if you go and show your SAG card, you'll get $5 off. Please
Right.
go see this movie.
Please.
And it was the first one, and it showed up, and I looked at it and I said, this movie's going to win the Oscar.
Oh, wow.
Because the box art.
No, because they
They
sent it to me on DVD.
Yeah.
Oh, I see.
And guess who won the Oscar that
Yeah.
year?
Yeah.
Crash.
There you go.
And I was like, and then I was like, after it won, I was like, next year we're gonna get 100 DVDs,
Right.
and that was the beginning of.
Wow.
Here's a DVD. Please watch our movie.
Thank you, Crash.
Yeah, no
I never
doubt.
knew that. That's awesome.
All right, let's talk about a couple stories, shall we?
Stories. Check the story.
Check my mic. I hope it's on. on.
God.
Oh, God. All right.
Are we recording,
We
Alex?
are recording. We are
All
currently
right.
recording.
Great.
I have not hit any of the screw you recording buttons, which I'm going to just remove. I'm going to remove the cue
Yeah.
from my keyboard. I just never use it.
Right.
Okay, you ready for this?
Yeah.
Am I?
Biotech company
Okay.
granted ethical permission
Oh, God.
to attempt to use stem cells to reactivate the brains of the dead.
No.
The
Yes.
dead?
The dead.
What?
This is.
No.
I mean, this is how the zombie apocalypse starts.
Yes, I totally agree. But also, it's how nobody dies on the planet starts, right?
Well, no.
How nobody dies on the planet?
No, because
Just
Nobody dies
reactivating your
on the planet?
brain doesn't mean you're. What if you?
Well,
what
I
if
feel
you-
like that's part of
what if your
dying
heart
is your brain
exploded?
stop. Well, first off, if your heart exploded, I feel very sad for what happened, what transpired that made your heart explode.
Yeah.
Unless it was running a crazy marathon or something, because that's
Then
sort of
you
your
deserved
fault.
it?
Yeah, I'm just saying. By the way, total tangent.
Okay.
I saw the craziest documentary on
Yeah.
Netflix the other day.
Yeah.
It's called the Barkley Marathons.
What?
Oh.
No, what is it?
So in Tennessee, in like the hills of Tennessee,
The hills of Tennessee.
there is an ultra marathon.
There is an ultra marathon.
that is put on every year.
It is done and put
on every year.
Every year.
But here's the crazy thing.
But here.
It's in Swiss. No,
It's what?
it's in Swiss. No.
No.
But here's the thing. It's been put on since like 1995.
Okay.
Only 10 people since then have ever finished it.
Oh, good God.
Yeah.
What?
You can't just show up. Like it's put on by these guys that are just like crazy guys that were like, we're just doing this thing.
All right.
It is now internationally, it's the most known American marathon in the UK.
Oh, that's weird.
But
that's
the
a
US
weird qualification.
I know, but the US people are like, what is this?
Yeah.
So the whole process, you have to take a test in order to qualify to do it.
What makes it the ultimate marathon?
Because
Yeah,
it's through the woods. It is 126 miles.
What?
But that's not the definition of a marathon. A marathon is 26 point.
No, but it's an
6.
ultra marathon. So what it is each lap, there's 5
Right.
laps to complete it.
Okay.
And each lap is
a
20 is a
marathon.
marathon.
Oh my
Fuck that
But it's not a
shit.
marathon through like a street.
Yeah.
It's a marathon through like fucking massive hills and briar patches and shit you have to climb over.
Why?
They just started this thing like years ago and they were like, I wonder if anybody will show up. But here's the crazy thing. They have like 500 there's no website, there's no information anywhere.
Wow.
So you just have to figure out how to apply.
Oh my gosh.
And when you figure out how to apply, they still only take 40 people a year.
Oh wow.
They send you one of those like Harry Potter letters.
And it's
from, like,
Yes.
you have 60 hours to try to
No.
complete it.
Oh my gosh.
You guys should see this documentary. It is
All
like
right.
the crazy bonkers-ist
What?
thing
Bonkers-ist?
ever. Bonkers-ish thing ever.
I'll check it
But I'm
out.
just saying, if one of those people's hearts exploded, I'd be like,
Well, yeah.
I mean, you kind of
Okay, so let's get back to reanimating the dead.
So this biotech company in the U.S.
Okay.
has basically been given permission by the ethics board, the international or institutional review board,
Okay.
to allow them to use 20 brain dead patients. So people whose brains not
but
working,
their bodies are still alive.
bodies are still pumping on systems,
Yeah.
like on the
computers.
computers and heart
machines.
pumpy stuff. Yeah. But their brain has ceased to function.
Right.
So they're going to use a combination of things to try to start the brains back up. So once you're brain dead,
Yeah.
the actual neurons in your brain start to wither.
Oh,
So
because
they're
not
going to
being
use
used.
stem cells to try to regrow the
Right.
neurons. But then they're also going to use there's a lot of like medical devices for like narcoleptics or people that have what they call like severe consciousness disorders.
What?
Yeah, so there's this concept of a severe consciousness disorder, which
What
is
does that mean?
you fall in and out of consciousness.
Oh,
So
I
like
thought
a
you meant
narcoleptic-
like a psychotic or something like that.
Yeah, like
yeah.
Allison.
Yeah, like Allison.
Like me?
A severe
Is that
consciousness
what this
disorder.
implant in my brain is?
First off, that's amazing. I hope you have an implant in your brain.
I do, I don't know about it.
No wonder you were so good at VR.
Yeah, I would have thought.
You were
I was really good at that.
You're really good.
Yeah.
Actually, budget cuts, you were great. So
I
you got
was.
hit by the
Super
robot.
popular in
until I
VR.
died.
You were super popular at VR.
Who would have thought?
But so anyway, so they're going to use all these devices and attempt to basically reanimate people's brains.
So
Wow.
the ethics board. I thought like you really had a lot of trouble trying to get any approval for using stem cells for anything. Like I thought it was kind of illegal.
Well,
this is
No.
done here or where?
No,
where are they doing
it's
this?
going to be here and in India.
Okay.
But we've sort of been all right with certain types of stem cells,
Okay.
like not embryonic stem cells.
Right, because those are
Those are the ones that come from human embryos.
Yeah.
Right, but I think those are okay if you yourself can, like if you give birth.
Yeah, but that's
You
that's
can
like
you
the
can
cord
bank-
blood stuff,
yeah,
right?
yeah, yeah,
That's
yeah,
a little-
yeah.
So there is certain stem cells that you can
You
use.
can bank those.
Yeah.
basically, yeah.
But yeah, so I don't know what stem cells there are specifically, but this is the thing I realize is that as the ethics line moves, crazier and crazier shit. I mean, this is literally the company is called Reanima.
Oh wow.
Like that's fucked up, dude.
That is
the beginning of the end.
That's the name of a company from like a science fiction novel.
Yeah, that's fucking what
Yeah.
is it? Sky
Resident Evil,
Sky
bad people. Like,
well, God, why am I fucking on Sky?
Skynet.
Skynet. Fuck me.
yeah.
Like duh.
Duh. Nadoy. Skynet.
Duh.
So Reanima
Reanima.
is going to start reanimating people.
So they'll.
Well, but this makes me feel better because it's people who are technically still alive. Their brains have just stopped working.
Well-
it's not people who have been like buried and went through a funeral
right.
and they're trying to bring those people back to life.
Yeah, but this is step one.
Well,
People
right, but
whose bodies are currently
my point,
living.
My point with this is that when people are brain dead, it's the family that always has to decide to
Right, yeah.
pull the plug, which is terrible. But there's still hope
Yeah.
with this kind of study.
Yeah.
Like once people have already let go of the dead people, you don't want to bring the dead people back because that's a whole
Yeah.
other psychological fuck.
But just think about
Yeah.
just think about what happens if they jumpstart somebody's brain and
Okay.
they come back and it's like they're a completely different person.
Yeah, well,
that'd be,
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Or like the soul, like the essence of that person has already
it's changed.
gone.
Well, then they probably decide that this is not something that should be done.
Yeah, but then what happens to the fucking Frankenstein guy who's just like, hey, tacos.
You hate tacos.
You hate
Edgar?
tacos. I love tacos. I love tacos and murder.
Why did you forget to
What?
speak?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why do you only speak in Swedish?
Yeah.
Tacos?
Tacos.
Tacos. I wonder what's Swedish
Yeah.
for tacos. Tacos?
Tacos. I think tacos.
I think tacos. Is the word tacos international? By the way, is the word taco Mexican, like Spanish?
Yeah. And that's why I'm saying it's probably tacos everywhere because we
So the word tacos is the Spanish word for
Tacos.
shell.
yeah.
The Spanish word for tacos is tacos.
Yeah. So we have
It just
other
feels weird. I don't know why that feels weird.
but there are other foods that we have that we like paella. We don't call it anything else but
Paella.
paella,
Yeah,
but that's the Spanish word for that dish.
that's true.
Pasta.
Pasta?
That's the Italian word for pasta.
Is pasta an Italian word?
Yes.
I feel like all these
Pasta
must be
fagioli.
American.
No.
Pasta fagioli. But you pasta fagioli. Would you call
It's
me?
like a song, Pasta Fazool.
Oh, all right.
So if they-
Pasta fazool.
I dig it.
All right.
How much time? We spent a lot of time. Oh, good.
Yeah,
Another story.
mister.
Let's not do anything quickly this time,
Yeah.
Alex. Let's do everything nice and paced out.
Oh, I just hit a button.
No,
I'm
you
just kidding.
didn't.
Just kidding.
Oh my gosh.
Dirt, 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 dirt,
I don't know.
dirt. Okay, hold on. Dirt, 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 dirt.
By the way, since Alex deleted yesterday's podcast, Allison guilted him into buying us breakfast this morning.
I did.
Guilted
By
him
the
into
way,
buying it.
I didn't even guilt him. I just said, okay,
You
we'll
told
come
him to
over.
do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
How
said
about
we'll
you
come
get
over
us
tomorrow
breakfast? And I was
morning and
like,
you'll
that's a
get
good
us
idea.
breakfast.
Also, you said you'll do your laundry in his washer
Now
and dryer.
that I was okay with.
Well, but that's not. I'm still doing the laundry. I'm just
Yeah.
using his machines. I'm not
Now,
making.
it would be
him-
different if he was
I think
like,
I'm not
funny.
do my
making him
laundry.
do my
Great.
laundry. I just said the one thing I had to do today was all of my laundry.
This is
So if I
true.
had to come back
Hoping
over
you would.
here, I was bringing my laundry.
We should get Chick-fil-A.
It's Sunday.
Is that a bad thing?
You can't get Chick-fil-A on Sunday. They're
What?
not open.
Ooh.
Oh, is it because super Christian?
I was about to get really fucking excited.
I saw it in your face, and then it was
I had
like
to stop myself. Yeah.
You were basically, you need to get reanimated.
Yeah, that was
Reanimated. All right, here we go. Ready for this?
I felt the adrenaline about to surge, and then I pushed it back down because I was like, it's fucking Sunday.
It's the carb addiction.
Yeah. Oh, man.
You're like, breaded chicken? Oh.
Yeah.
All right, well, this is about, maybe we'll have some bananas.
Oh, no.
China.
Oh, right.
China bans erotic banana eating live streams.
Oh, my gosh.
So first off, hey, guys. Erotic live streamed banana eating is a thing.
I mean, it's not really a thing.
Well, there's this huge, like, we talk about Kinder eggs.
Yeah.
There's a huge thing in
China,
Asia in general,
Right.
of women eating food on live streams.
Just eating.
Just eating. Not even in a sexual way.
Right.
Literally just eating.
People love that.
People fucking die about it.
What? Die?
I don't know why.
That
They just
seems-
fucking die about it.
That seems excessive.
Yeah, that brain stem cell stuff just
Yeah.
blows right out of their head. Their heart explodes. It's crazy. No, they love it. People are eating it up. Ha ha!
Oh,
yeah, you
you're
did that.
You're full
I
of
did
all the
that.
good shit today.
I'm full of shit today, that's for sure. So China, as they like to clamp down on shit, was like,
they do.
that seems a little suggestive.
It's a banana.
It's a banana, but it's like
You're
they're
eating
not
an
even,
eggplant. Totally fine.
Yeah, a giant cucumber.
By the way, don't you love how eggplant has become the emoji for penis, not banana, for whatever reason?
First off,
there's a reason.
Nobody texts me emojis that
Are you
imply
serious?
penis.
Oh, eggplant. Eggplant is
I mean,
totally.
who's gonna
That's a
text
good
me to
point.
be like,
Eggplant
hey,
is
penis?
totally the penis emoji,
I assume because it's
Interesting.
purple. whereas
It's purple, yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
but it's not shaped as close
You should
to a
see
penis.
mine.
Oh boy! If I ever saw an eggplant shaped penis,
You would be done.
I would
You'd be
switch
like,
teams.
I'm a lesbian.
I'd be like, I'm done. Yes.
I'm a lesbian.
Yeah.
This is worse than the ugliest of vaginas.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
So anyway, they don't eat eggplants, although
Right.
they might,
Yeah.
but just not
But
subjectively.
bananas are the ones that are getting
Yeah.
Well,
the
and
short end of the stick.
yeah, and not only bananas, it's like weird stuff. Ready for this?
Oh.
They banned wearing suspenders.
On
Huh?
camera?
Yeah, suggestive. Or
What?
stockings.
Stockings I kind of get.
You cannot wear stockings or suspenders now on live
Suspenders
streams.
I don't get.
And you can't eat bananas. Like, what the fuck?
Can we think of
my
alternatives
gosh.
for these people so they can continue their videos? Like
Plantains.
Listen,
Tim Tam?
next episode,
Tams.
I'm gonna wear stockings. Tom will wear suspenders, and Alex is gonna eat a banana.
Done.
Yeah,
And fuck you, China.
and it won't matter at all because we're an audio podcast.
Yeah. That would be amazing. But we're going to talk about it really
Yeah.
suggestively.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, man, those suspenders are so sexy.
Yeah, my stockings are so
Yeah.
silky.
Oh, my pants are so not falling off right now. Why?
What?
Because of my
Oh.
suspenders.
I did
That's
not
so
know where you were
suggestive.
going with that.
Now I get it.
Now I get it.
Yeah.
Suspenders.
Suspenders.
I feel like I could wear suspenders at some point.
I feel
You
like you
could make
too.
it work.
Yeah.
You could make it
You know
work.
what I mean?
You could be a
You got
suspender,
style, dude.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
I feel like that's a compliment.
Yeah.
I'm jealous of your
That is
hair.
a compliment.
Oh, thank you, sir.
Your hair
jealous.
is always epic.
Perfect.
My hair does
Yeah.
its own thing.
It's amazing.
Ooh, I'm so jealous.
I wish I had your hair. So anyway, China's clamping down on sexual
China.
bananas.
Damn you, communism.
It's horrible.
Yeah.
Horrible. All right.
Should we wrap it up?
Yeah, if you like it.
All right. That's it. That's it for episode 69.2.
Yeah.
Thank you for joining us. If you want, you can email us at halfhourhappyhourfans@gmail.com. I will say, though, disclaimer, we're about to record the next 2 weeks worth of podcasts because I'm leaving town for 2 weeks.
You know what this is? It's a mini Drunksmith.
It's a quarter Drunksmith. We're about
Yeah.
to do a quarter Drunksmith. So if you email us, we will not be able to get to it for another 2 weeks or so. So sorry about that.
2
But still
weeks.
email us. We still love you.
2 weeks.
2 weeks. You can follow us on Twitter at Half Hour Happy Hour HR. No, Half Hour Happy HR. We say that correctly. Please subscribe.
Please.
Please subscribe and rate us on iTunes, Stitcher. We're still working on Google Play or
Yeah, I
whatever
gotta
that
talk
thing
to
is.
the Nerdist people.
We gotta make that happen. But that is it for this week's edition of the Half Hour Happy Hour with Allison and Alex. I'm Alison Haislip.
And I'm Alex Albrecht. You have heard the sultry tones of one Tom Super Volcano Krajewski.
Coming at you, baby.
Coming at you hot on the fives. I don't know what that means. All right, people. We will see you next week.
Do not delete the episode.
Okay.
Now leaving Nerdist.com.